Right, everyone, welcome back to the Elbis and Elbis World Class Podcast. I'm joined here with Elbis.
Alright, pal.
Well, not bad anyway, and I've been doing some research recently about some Onlyfans. I was just wondering if you've seen anything about Onlyfans, and what did you make of it, pal?
In years gone by, the public persona of attractive female entities was tightly controlled by the Luciferian lockkeepers, and those rising to the top were oft not the cream of the crop, but manipulated maidens willing to promote whichever antagonistic agenda was to be flung upon us next. The advent of the internet has created a seeming shortcut to stardom for less than fortunate fillies who are able to exchange a glimpse of their assets for a small monthly fee. A trend I've seen expanding out to tipping for this, a wish list for that. My fear is that ambitions now held by so many of our young are nothing more than a desire to partake in what could effectively be described as digital begging.
She's got big busters, though, hasn't she?
What's going on with Elbis? Ah, Elbis.
Well, that was what's going on, and 3 months it's been, fans. 3 months.
Well,
Elbis are still here, waiting to get back on there.
Look what the Super Savers dragged in.
Oh,
He's back again, fans.
you've been dying for me to be back here. Let's just say, pal, I know you. You're glad I'm back. I know you are. And all the fans are. Let's not forget about them in a way.
Massive treat for the fans, though,
Yes,
today.
it is. But
really.
the thing is, pal, whenever I come back, we all know it's because there's some serious business to do. isn't it?
Well, yes,
no
and
different
no,
today.
because the actual reason why we are back is that Elbis and Elbis had a very important celebrity appearance to make last evening at the largest casino in all of Kingston upon Brilliant.
Let's just say it was brilliant.
Yes.
Well, it wasn't too bad anyway, but you know, it was a nice meal that we had. We had a nice steak, one of the finest steaks in Kingston upon Brilliant. And we arrived with aplomb.
We were hired as a special birthday surprise for a super fan.
Yes.
Now, fans, don't go thinking we'll come to your birthday.
And this is what we didn't want,
Unless you
fans.
pay.
We didn't
It's
want
not
this.
cheap, but we will.
Yeah, we didn't want
Unless
it.
you have it.
Yeah. Look, I mean,
we do.
look, Elbis and Elbis, we accommodate everyone. We've always said it, but we don't want everyone emailing us saying, "Oh, come to my birthday" and all this, you know, because we're not going to come. We won't come.
Expensive. It will be expensive, but it'll be worth it for you.
Yeah, it will be. Yeah. You know, as long as drinks are provided and food is provided as well.
Real good.
And,
Quite a spectacular show.
Needs to
let's
be
just
some.
say. Now, pal, have you noticed the new turbo boost on Dukes?
No.
So we should be having a bit more of a smooth ride today.
Oh,
And I did this especially because I noticed you've commented a few times that good old Soups has had many an upgrade since your
Yes.
treachery.
Yeah, okay.
But I haven't really done much with Dukes at all. So
Well, no, you want to be fair. It's a good boost, isn't it?
yeah, I'm not sure whether the mic will actually
Well,
pick that up, but if it don't, fans, trust me.
And the thing is,
it's very
fans,
spectacular.
you
Anyway, so we're still sort of getting used to what we have to do here, but
I'll be honest, fans.
Dream of vision as usual.
When you go away for 3
Astral
months, you can be a bit rusty. So
Yes.
I'd like to apologise. Well, I wouldn't like to apologise, but I'd just like to put out there that we might be a little bit rusty, and you know, like all the things that we usually do might not be.
It'll
there.
still be better than those things you've been
But
listening
exactly,
to.
and that's the thing, pal. It's whatever we do, we know it's better than
Oh,
anyone.
and shall we address the elephant in the room straight away? That there is an update on the old bilgers. As we predicted, Elbis and Elbis have well and truly won that war.
It's done.
And the Bilge boys have packed up and gone home.
And that's the thing, fans. It's like when we announced that we was going to war with these bilges a few months ago. I think there was a lot of fans who was like, "Oh, Elbis and Elbis have won this easy." But I think some fans got a bit worried. And all that's taught you, fans, is never distrust Elbis and Elbis. Always have your trust in us, and we will always provide. Much like the universe. Don't forget, Elbis and Elbis are a product of the universe in some way.
The Bilgers haven't been seen now since probably about, early stages
Well,
of the
since
year.
we...
But we have heard from our employee that at least one of them is now working in a gentleman's club.
And let's just That's it.
And I've heard he's getting plenty of tips every night.
And let's just say the only reason why he's wet there is because they're flexible. That was from his mouth,
well.
not mine.
Anyway, pal, shall we go to Dream of Vision?
Yeah, I suppose we can.
Yeah, well, hang on a sec.
Well,
put
let's
the
just
turbo
say
boost
last
on.
time we did Dream of Vision. It was an interesting one, and I can't really remember what we did about, but should be alright, I think. We need to sing the theme tune.
Oh, yeah.
Don't you wonder sometimes if it's a dream or a vision? Well, the jingle there, it gets more world class every week. Well, it's more every 2 months now, but, you know, what can you do, fans? What can you do? We're still here. Anyway, well...
Do you want to go fog or shall I go fog?
To be honest, pal, I don't really...
remember how
just
it
trying to
works.
think about
Well, I'll
what
go
the
fog
dream
then,
of
shall I?
Well, I'm just trying to think what I've got to talk about in this feature, but you go fog.
Well, my best
You
time
go
fog.
fog. I'll come up with something.
Yeah. Well, in actual fact, I haven't got an awful lot to speak about
Well, that's
myself.
normal, is it?
However, the reason for that is, as you know, since your act of treachery
Yes.
and you left,
Oh, no.
my business Mogality has grown from strength to strength, and my skills are now in demand from all corners of the globe. And I've been so busy that, to be honest, I've become somewhat isolated and weird because I've been so busy with work and that. So I've been using the Astral. I've been popping to the Astral, but I've more been using it as a resting place rather than a place of adventure. So I've not been on many adventures really. I've been sort of going, you know, and just like chilling out in my Astral house and stuff like that. However, I have needed to pop out occasionally when I've been in the Astral, and I've bumped into a few people. And so really it isn't really a tale of an Astral adventure as such, but it's just something I've learned whilst I was there.
Yes.
And it might be useful for
So
other potential
what you're saying
Astral
is, pal, this tale is not one for the fans to be really excited about.
No.
But it is a tale that needs to be said.
there's some valuable
and
information
Yes,
on.
yeah. And sometimes that's what it's like, fans. I know some of you get annoyed and you're all like, Dream or Vision, it's not happened this week.
Well, if you let me speak, I'll tell you exactly what happened. Well, what it was is when it popped out. What I'd like to do is I'd like to take you back. The fans will probably tell you better than I can, but I think it was season 2 sometime, and it was one of my first encounters with a doppelganger.
Oh my God.
And it was, I don't know if you remember, but it was a doppelganger, a monkey, and she was taking drugs.
Yes,
The dog
I
was
do
taking
remember
drugs.
this. I do remember
Well, this is
this,
what's interesting because in my astral relaxations I've been having, I bumped into my mother in the astral, or I thought it was my mother.
Your physical mother.
My physical mother in the astral. However, she was taking drugs.
Oh my God.
And I bumped into Crazy V, and guess what?
Taking...
He was taking drugs.
Oh my God.
So I've started to notice that these dops seem to be taking drugs in the astral, you know, when I see it.
Now, have you ever taken any drugs in the astral?
No, I haven't, no. And what I'm wondering is there's 2 possibilities.
Interesting.
Number 1, is there some kind of an astral drug that the evil entities take, which then allows them to transmogrify into a dot?
Possibly.
Or is it like the opposite of what people do in the real life? Because I know for a fact that my mother does not take drugs in the physical, Monkey doesn't take drugs in the physical, Crazy V, I wouldn't put anything past him, but I don't think that he does. And
well, I know what the fans are thinking right now, and it's exactly the same what I'm thinking. And I'm thinking, would it be too obvious if it was like a drug that helps the dark forces in the realm transmogrify into some doppelgangers?
But this is why I find the opposite action interesting, because there is one doppel that I've encountered more oft than any other over there, and it's your dop. And one thing that dop's never done is take drugs in the astral.
Well,
so if it is opposite, that means that in this existence, you not only live in squalor now in Manchester, you're also a crackhead.
Stuffed.
So,
Stuffed.
Anyway, that's it really.
Well, I'll be taking after him if I was, pal.
Are you thought of one yet, or what?
Not really, but... well... Sorry.
Alright, come on. Well, keep it short then.
Sure, sorry, I had a bit of a gash on it.
Oh, do you want the...
Yeah, actually. God. think it's Monkey's air fryer.
Is it not instant?
Yeah, it's Monkey's world class air fryer.
We have had an air fryer. Catering department in
gas.
Elbis and Elbis studio.
Yes, we have. But anyway, Dream of Vision. Well, I'll be honest, fans.
You really haven't got any at all.
I don't know.
Oh my God.
Come on. No, don't forget, I'm a professional
Oh
podcaster.
God.
And every time I turn up, I've got some nice information to give to the fans.
Yeah.
And
Come on, pal.
it's no different this week.
Come on.
Now, all I'll say is, I don't think it's going to be that long, this Dream of Vision.
No, well, I tell you what, that'll make a nice change though for these fans.
As you
I
said,
don't think the bloody episode's going to be very long. This
Jesus.
10 minutes.
Well, it will be if you.
All right, come on.
I'm sick of you, aren't
Yeah.
Anyway, so what's been going on? No, it's not really that, is it? It's Dream of Vision. But astrally, I mean, what's been going on?
Oh, yeah.
And well, what I've been doing is not a lot, to be honest with you.
Oh my God, we've both been on a bit of an
Yeah,
astral
we have
break.
been on a bit of an astral break. But I seem to have lost my awareness in the realm. My awareness has gone down recently, and I'm not sure why, but I don't really see. I seem to be getting quite a lot of astral amnesia recently, and I seem to be going off to the realm.
Isn't it weird?
And I seem to have been having these. I seem to awake in the physical realm.
Yeah.
And I feel like I've had an important astral vision or an experience there in which I need to jot down. And by the time I've gone to jot it down, or to, sort of make sure that I do remember the astral dream or vision, or the astral experience,
come on.
then I seem to have forgotten it.
Right.
So there's something going on, pal, that's all I'm saying.
Well, it is interesting how I've just been using it as an astral resting place.
Yes.
And I've definitely been going, but there's been nothing going on.
I think you've been using it more of an astral meditation.
Well, what is quite interesting, though, is there hasn't, like, the Dark Lords and stuff like that. I mean, if these fans will remember that when we first started delving into the astral, there was all sorts of problems going on.
There was.
And the astral. And since we won the astral war, there didn't really seem to be a lot to do there anymore. So I'm just wondering.
I have just remembered one I had.
No, go on then. Make it
well, it will be quick. Yeah. But I don't know if you remember this, pal, but just you saying that then, when you said about when we first started going in the astral and we had all these problems.
Yeah.
Do you remember when one of the first times I went to astral and I encountered the Dark Lord Ralph Little?
Oh yes. And he's not on the
Will Mellor as well.
Yes.
Remember when I bumped into him in that shot? I think it was Morrison's, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
The astral
This
Morrison's.
is like an astral reminiscence.
Yeah, it's an astral flashback in a way, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's an astral throwback this week, fans, and if you don't like it, then get stuff.
Yeah.
But what I'd say is about that is, do you remember when I had to escape the Morrisons because Ralph Little had rang the police?
Yes.
So when I escaped, but the way I escaped was I didn't run. I jumped, didn't I? And when I jumped, I could fly away. Well, I'm pretty sure I've mastered that power now.
Yeah.
Because I had an astral the other day where I was doing that.
That's
and
year
very
2 stuff.
easily.
I learned to fly donks ago, man.
Well, I'm just saying I've perfected the craft of that.
Yeah.
And I thought I'd say it just because if the fans are listening and they need to practice some astral stuff, that's one thing that they need to get right here. Because they need to face some dangerous situations where some Dark Lords are surrounding them or trying to hurt them. They need a way to escape. And that is the best way for me. You just jump away from them.
Oh, well, that's good. Well, I'll tell you what then. I don't know when the next update will be from old Elbow and Elbow.
Well, I've got one more.
Oh, God. Go on.
Well,
I thought you didn't have any and now you've got half a dozen.
Yeah, I just thought of another one I had.
Yeah, well, why don't you think before we start the episode next time?
I like to think
that you're constantly spewing. Go on.
Stuff. I think it's a bit dusty in here. I keep coughing. Look at this. Jesus, you need to sauce
I know.
God, it's disgusting.
It's
you filthy pig.
Dukey spat, you know.
It's their spatch.
Discharge.
Their spatch.
Let's just say.
Anyway, what was I going to put? Well, to be honest with you, pal, this was more of a vision that I want to document, really.
Okay.
And it's just because...
Come on, pal.
I seem to have this astral memory, let's just say.
All right.
Come on. I was at the front row of this stand-up show.
Right.
There's this comedian who was on, and I'm not sure who the comedian was.
Could be an astral comedian.
Could be an astral comedian.
Do you remember the astral sense of humour which I introduced once?
Yes, it might be one of them.
Mm.
But I was really enjoying the comedian anyway, and I was actually there with none other than Elbow the Disciple.
Oh my God.
And he, for the fans, if you don't know, he is the one who's been
collecting. He is our undercover operative who infiltrated the Bilge Boys and helped destroy them from the inside.
Yes. And he's helped us collect all the debt that we have and the piles and piles of information that we now have over the Bills boys. And we are threatening to release them if we don't have a declaration of defeat.
Haven't they? We're going to have to think of a new assignment for Elbow and the Disciple.
Yeah,
but anyway, go on. What
was I about? Oh, yeah. So there was this comedian, and in the crowd I was sat with the Disciple, and next to me there was 3 entities.
Oh!
But there wasn't very attractive. That was the thing. And there was all pretty like old, really. Well, not old, but I'd say like middle-aged.
Just to say, there's nothing wrong with middle-aged women.
No, there isn't.
Elbis and Elbis will.
But I'm just saying.
So long as they are of age, we'll consider.
I'd say there was probably about over 50. That's what I.
Well, I tell you what. After last week's performance from you, not last week.
Well,
controversial bit at the end. Anyway, we'll talk.
I've done a detailed background. Yeah. Anyway. So these entities that was stood next to me, they started having a go at me.
Oh yeah.
And was like, because me and the Disciple was getting up to some mischief. And
right.
oh come on. Yeah, I did.
Come on.
That's his.
Come on, pal.
That tells you what he gets up to, fans, because no one else would have thought that straight away.
Whatever.
He's bloody camping.
Come on.
He's going again as well, fans.
God, you've said nothing so far, and you've been talking for about 10
Anyway,
minutes.
these people got annoyed with me and all that, because I kept making some mischief and all that. Making jokes. And anyway, they ended up getting in a bit of an argument with them. And I thought, you know what? No. They're in the wrong. They're in the wrong this time. I'm sick of lying down for people and letting them be, like apologising when I don't have to. Yeah. And I thought, I'm not lying down for these, idiots.
Yeah.
And so I didn't, and I backed myself, and I was like, no, I've not done anything wrong. Leave me alone. Get away from me.
Well, if you're doing mischief with a Disciple, though, you've done...
Yeah, but it won't...
Come on, anyway. Come on.
And, some other people around us thought it was funny. God. But anyway, these people, there was like, oh, God, what's going on and all that. And I just said, look, I'm sick of you and all this. Leave me alone. And they said, don't say that. We've just got out of prison.
Oh.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
Do you remember when I went to the Astral prison?
You've been to the Astral prison on more than one occasion.
Yes,
and you've got it on with the Astral prison guard, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Who was
yes.
female.
God, yeah.
But anyway, just this thing about the Astral prison, I want to say really quick.
Yeah.
For some reason, I didn't believe him. And I'm pretty sure, I know
so you think they've faked that Astral criminal record?
They faked the Astral criminal record. And I'm not sure what significance that has.
No.
But I thought it was interesting when I woke up, and I just thought, just for the sake of Elbis and Elbis, I will document this on the Podo.
Okay.
And we'll just see where that goes. But if anyone goes to see a comedian and there is some girls there who have a criminal record or claim they are, just go careful, fans, because I'm not sure whether they do or not.
Well, fans, I tell you what, that's not a great dream or vision.
No, it's not really, but it's his fault. He didn't have anything planned as always.
You're not happy with it,
because he is the least professional person I've ever
seen.
And I've been in Manchester, living it up.
Anyway, let's
getting on with my professional career. That I come back to this, and nothing's even prepared. And
why don't you tell the fans? Why don't you tell the fans about how the other week it is? Oh, Elbis, will you lend me some money to take Carson companion camping?
Well, why not tell the fans about when we went to see our personal friend Liam Gallagher? And you went missing. He went missing for 5 hours, and he turned up with a random bloke, and he pitched up his tent, he erected his pole, and he spread his flaps for a random bloke. Oh, he did.
Anyway, let's play a joke.
Yeah, go on then. Don't you wonder sometimes if it's a dream or a vision? Well, that was dream or vision.
An unusual dream or vision.
Yeah, it was in a way, and I apologise straight off, fans, because
it wasn't very good effort.
I blame this bloody.
Shut up, will ya? The thing is, we've addressed this before. We've addressed this before to the fans, and it is difficult when you are somewhat discombobulated with regards to recording schedule. Because our celebrity appearance at the casino, which we were talking about, was not arranged until the last minute.
No.
And so we didn't really... Well, we never do have time to put any plans
together.
No. But when you're not doing something constantly, you kind of forget a bit about how to do it, don't you?
Exactly. It's
Well,
like,
you know, am I keeping you up, am I?
no, it's just, you know, it's bloody hot in here, pal. I'll be honest with you.
Well,
Like,
I
at least install the window.
Well, I can't have the air conditioning system on, can I?
Jesus.
Because it'll get in the way of the sound.
But
or
all I'm
something.
saying is, it's just like,
If you get yourself next to Dukey's fan,
it's a nice fan, that.
I wonder if that's actually coming out on the audio.
I don't know, but it's a nice fan, and I hope the
Interesting.
fans can hear it.
Very
But what I want to
interesting.
say is, fans, is that, look, Elbis is right in a way. It's
Yeah.
like, we've been out of practice for quite a while now. To be honest with you, I'm getting a bit sick of it already.
Yeah.
And I think Elbis is as well, but, you know, we'll just see what happens with
You
this
kind
feature.
of, you think something's a good idea.
Yeah,
don't you? It's
yeah,
like, you know, we don't need celebrity appearance, we think, oh, well, we'll do the fans a favour.
Yeah, we might
Chuck
as
them
well.
aboard,
While we're
record them
working,
an episode,
you know.
that'll be fun.
Yeah.
But do you know what? It's not really very fun, is it?
Nah, and I'm getting sick of doing stuff. for
Yeah,
people.
yeah, so this might be the end.
You've had a lot of material.
Yeah, do you know what?
and a lot of episodes, a lot of album reviews. We
Yeah.
give you everything.
And what thanks do we get?
We get nothing.
Very little.
We get nothing.
Very little.
We decided
asked
to do this today.
just some of the attractive female fans
Yes.
to send us some pictures.
Yes, yes.
And we've had a few.
We
but
have, yeah, we
not
have.
that many.
Yeah, no.
So come on,
But-
female fans. If you have got a
And
picture,
please stop suing us. Please. We understand
Well,
it. We get it. You know, stop sending it. We're actually, well, we do enjoy looking at the cases, but, you know.
I tell you what though,
nice
pal,
case together.
speaking about not enjoying things, there is one thing that I do enjoy.
What's that then?
The fan favourite feature.
I bloody love this.
And I tell you what, I may not have been keeping on top of things astrally,
Oh, wow.
but my roving eye is never far away
Well,
from a
that's
quality
just it.
bed.
However long Elbis and Elbis are out of practice, I will never be out of practice with the.
Well, it's BOTW. I love this feature. It makes it all worthwhile.
Oh, yes, the week.
Oh no! Oh God! Hey, Dukey!
Jesus.
Sorry about that. Well, Dukey had been news for a
No, and you know what Duke is like?
It's the
They
turbo
always
boost.
like to grab the spotlight.
It's the turbo boost.
Anyway,
Well, do you want to go fog? I think I should go fog because
Yeah, I think
very clearly you.
listen,
have
I've
no
got
idea.
some things to say.
What
last
is
time we
going
did
on?
this? Last time we did this was obviously.
Oh
some stuff
yeah,
that-
yeah, yeah. We've got to address this now.
I just want to say, fans, I've done a full security background check on my BOTW this week.
Listen, fans.
And I apologise for last outing, but
On
I made the
behalf
point then
of my impetuous pal here, he does not regularly choose jailbait.
And I
But
rushed into it.
He
I
just
did, I
didn't
rushed
do
into
the age verification thing very well.
no.
However, I would like to reassure the fans.
Well, that's why I'm impetuous.
After the show, we did do a stringent age check on said entity and discovered that she is in fact older than you.
Yes, she is.
So there you go. You
So
can't be a
you
reverse
can't say
pedo.
I can't be
So-
a reverse pedo because
Yeah.
that doesn't exist.
Exactly.
So just calm down a little bit, will you?
However, we do
Pedo
want to
talk.
say that we now have very stringent age checks in place.
Yes, you've
Even
actually
with the
stolen
email
one.
which
Yeah,
the female fans
yeah.
are sending to us, we do insist
Yeah.
on a passport photo with date of birth in it.
And
as well,
any older
if you
fans
don't
who
mind.
like to play along with BOTW, you don't have to
Yes,
worry anymore
yes,
because
yes.
we make sure there is no jailbait.
Yes, yes.
that you-
We have a strictly 20 and above rule.
Yes.
Anything
Yeah,
above
that's fair
21,
enough.
in fact.
Yeah, that's fair
Anything
enough.
above 21.
Yeah.
However,
Anyway, am I going fog or what?
well, you can go fog if you want to.
Oh no, you're going fog.
Well,
aren't you?
yeah, bothered. I go fog,
well,
I
have
do
you
go
prepared
fog.
punchy?
Oh, but yeah, I prepared
Oh,
punch
okay,
pal.
'cause you're punching
Well,
them,
hang on a minute.
Oh,
I'll
no,
introduce
yeah, talk
my
about it.
entity.
Come on.
Well, what it was
What
is,
did she do?
Well, I'm telling you.
Oh,
Good God. Well, the thing is,
She-
as the fans and yourself no doubt know very well, I've had quite a number of careers in my life. First of all, I was a karate expert, and then I became an extreme
Bloody
sportsman skateboarder.
Circus.
However, one thing the fans may not know, but you do very well,
Sure.
that in the noughties, I was known as quite the poker player. One of the top poker players in the country.
I beat him loads of times, fans.
Stuff.
He
You don't know
is
what
shocking.
you're on about.
Horrendous player.
Anyway, I don't really play poker very much anymore. However, being so highly ranked, I do get a complimentary copy of the Poker Periodical every month. They're trying to tempt me back, you know. But,
Yeah.
I flicked through it and I was flicking through it this time and I came across pussy. Very attractive female entity.
Oh, wow.
And I thought, ooh, there wasn't many of them playing when I was
No.
Anyway, I might get back on the scene if you see what I'm saying.
Yeah.
However, she had a very attractive face. Her top assets were very
Interesting.
delightful.
Interesting.
And the bottom half, I've not really seen that much because she's normally behind a poker table.
Yeah.
But what I did is I put good old Soupy to good use to look for an extensive portfolio.
Yes.
And to be honest, the portfolio isn't that vast, but I have seen some decent shots.
Well, I mean...
So I thought, you know what? I'm going to give this entity
Well, I wouldn't mind having
a
a look at
chance.
it if you didn't mind.
Chance. Because BOTW has been known to make or break their entities' careers.
Yes, it has.
It can flee them.
And we always say there's no losers.
But they've got to take the chance.
Yeah, they
got to take
sometimes the fans respond badly to them, and if they lose, then they don't want to know them. And that's not our fault. It's the fans. It's all the fans.
So
anyway, you got this bloody...
Well, what I did is, if you let me finish, is I thought, do you know what? I'm going to give this one a chance.
Whoa.
And I pre-prepared a punchy pal.
Jesus.
Sorry. I don't use this real well.
Pal.
Yeah, go on then. So if
hang
you
on.
insert the punch card.
Hang on.
Oh God, you won't. Hang on, you're not even on the
Hang
right
on.
thing.
Oh yeah, hang on.
You need to be at switch mode.
Hang on.
Switch mode there.
Switch mode.
There. Oh my God. Over there.
Just
Yeah.
No,
Whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, this entity, she's called Lily. Something or other. I don't know. Just put it in anyway.
Alright, hang on. Right, we're in.
No, it's upside down. That's it. Yeah.
There we go. That's it.
Now, can you remember the command?
P
run.
Oh yeah. P run.
Yeah, there.
Yeah.
P run.
Yeah.
Register A, if you remember. And what that does, fans, if you need reminding, it puts it into register A, and then we have a bit of a look at it. So go on. Let's retain.
Here we go. Retain.
No, you need to click on that.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
Now I've got to say, the first thing I'm seeing is that this is a entity that you've never really gone for before.
Well, she's not Lucifer, or is she Lucifer?
I don't know. She looks a bit.
Well, click on that one. Let's have a look. Well, maybe she is
a
bit Luciferian. But I tell you what,
She looks oiled up.
oh wow! I tell you what.
Not bad.
There'd be no flops.
Well.
If this is what I'm saying. I'd go all in on that.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
I tell you what, she's got a decent pair.
yes. I'd poker. I'd play poker with her. No, come on.
Hang on a minute. That's a bit weird.
No.
Listen, I don't know about that.
But you see what I'm
anyway,
saying, don't you, pal?
I do, in a way. Oh, wow.
She looks a bit oriental, doesn't she? An oriental beauty.
Yeah, well, it's not wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, no.
No.
There was. I mean, we embrace all
Oh, yeah, we do. We accommodate
people.
everyone.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
I tell you what, this one's better than I thought, actually. This is a real.
She's actually got.
I think we found the cover art for this week, pal.
I think we found it.
Yes. Anyway, pretty decent, that, isn't it?
I mean, not too bad.
Yeah.
Pal. And I'll be honest with you, I thought she was going to be a proper dog. But turns out,
Anyway,
Elbis the White
have
got decent taste.
you done your research this week in Petuoso?
Yes. I've not just done my research. I've pre-prepared a punchy.
Are you going to tell us anything about a fog or not? All right.
Yes.
Are you going to tell us anything?
Oh,
about
yeah, I better do.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be honest, pal.
Have you
was
got a
close
copy of
this
the
week.
birth certificate?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Well, what I did is that I made myself a background check kit, which I have at home. So, but
Yeah.
I can't really show you all, and it's pretty hard for the
And
fans
if any
and
of
all
you
that.
fans
But I have done all the
purchase
background checks.
a background kit,
a background check kit.
send us an email.
And they will be available for purchase from the Elbis and Elbis World Class shop.
Yeah.
And also you can get your hoodies, t-shirts and all that stuff. And world class tank tops if you really want.
Yes.
And I don't know how you get to the shop, but you'll find a way. Just type in Elbis and Elbis shop.
It's an Astral shop.
Yeah, just.
But we only accept real cash.
Yeah, and you have to meditate when you get there.
Yeah.
Anyway, what happened? Oh, yeah. So what I'm on about is my BOTW it was a tough one for me this week because I had two very noble contenders.
Well, you can always save one for next time.
Probably might do, pals.
Maybe we should have a double special one.
Because I am fond of the other one, to be honest. But then I saw this entity. Knowing Soupy's
capabilities
yes.
for producing portfolios
and prominently. Well,
yeah.
Anyway, what I'm saying is, knowing Soupy like I do, I know the type of entity Soupy likes.
Play into Soupy's taste.
I just thought I'm gonna have a look and just see if I can find a board that Soupy would love. No, what's nice is we've found common ground because me and Soupy both bloody love this entity. At least I think they do anyway. I'm not sure.
Luciferian
But if I was to put my on it, Soupy's gonna love this bloody entity.
Luciferian?
Well, I'm not too sure to be fair, pal. I don't think so.
We do have some ambiguity or whatever.
No, I'm not
really sure. Got an infection or something?
I don't know. It's on the duster here, pal. I'm not sure about the. I don't really know much about her, but I do know that she is a singer.
You really do know much about her.
She's in a band. I know that.
Wow. Oh, wow.
And I'll get this. She's also Australian.
Oh!
It's an answer with the Padina
Oh, yes. Oh, you've got to love them. Come on then, pal.
All right,
insert the punchy.
One sec.
The pre-prepared punchy. That's it. No, other way. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Here we go, it's in. Right, hang on.
Yeah.
That's
alright, now can you remember the command?
Yes, it's
P-run.
No, P-run.
P-run. Register B this time.
P-run, register.
P-run, register.
Hang on, what's it?
Yeah, come on!
Just one sec.
Oh,
yeah.
Come on, pal. P-run.
Yeah.
Register. And then it's B this time.
Yes.
Then it can't, it puts it.
Oh,
wow. Has there been a malfunction there?
Hang on a minute.
Oh, come on, you're supposed to have...
Hang on.
It's... Oh, wow!
Hang on a minute.
I'd go down under for it.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
The first thing I'm...
Oh, wow. I tell you what. Well, as is
I tell you what, pal.
As is often the case with you, she's quite a thick chick, isn't she? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, you like a beefy woman, but I
I'll
tell you what.
And I'm not sure they're bloody...
I like them like that myself. It's a very...
I'm not sure.
She's not Luciferian, I don't think.
I think she's quite...
Yeah, I think she is natural, you know.
Which is also... It's
I'll tell you what,
it's a decent...
You've done a bloody good job,
Yeah,
here. This is one of the best ones you've had, pal.
Yeah, I'll tell you
what.
I won't mind hopping in her pouch.
Sorry. I'd venture south for air. I've done the one back joke before.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, Paul, this is going to be an interesting
tell you what,
and you have definitely played to Soupy's strengths.
I'm getting F-Shark cage.
I'll take a bite out of that. Anyway, should we do the comparison?
Yeah, we'll do
Can you remember the command?
Yeah, of course I remember the command.
What is it then?
P-run?
No!
Shite. I mean, sorry for swearing.
P-print.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
A-B.
Hang on, what have I done here?
P-print.
Hang on a minute. Soupy's having a bit of a week.
Yeah, come on.
Go.
No, it's not Soupy, it's you pressing all the ones, please.
Hang on.
I'm standing studio. P-print. Hang on.
Come on.
Yeah, I didn't turn the valve.
Turn the valve. Sort the valves out. This is what I mean, pal. You get
Juicy's just fired up.
Oh, wow.
Don't know why. Alright, yeah. So P-print.
Oh, wow.
A-B. You
Right,
ready?
Are you ready now? Are you turning the valve?
Yeah. P-print.
Yeah.
A-B.
A-B.
And that compares the register's fans.
Wait, hang on a minute. Is it A-B?
Yeah,
Yeah.
A-B. P-print, A-B.
Yeah,
compares the register's fans.
I never
Prints
forget.
out the winner on the upside down dot matrix.
Yes.
Press return,
there we
pal.
go. Hang on.
Yeah, it's off.
Hang on a minute.
It's going. Yes.
Yeah.
It's a bit slow, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
yes! Oh, yes.
Well, I'll tell you what, pal.
Well, it's an interesting one, this.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I'd take one like that over a Luciferian.
I think
any
I would.
day of
And
the
to be honest,
week.
pal, I've got to say,
what I mean?
comparing the two BOTWs, and I don't like to really, but I think I'm in the pole position.
I tell you, I do.
I think Super will recognise it. And don't forget, fans, I've done a background security check on air.
Yes,
yes.
35.
35.
I tell you what though, the only problem with an entity like that is I can imagine in about 20 years she might be a very big girl. You see what I mean?
Yes.
So you need to sort of control that.
And that's why, if I was with you, Avalon, if I was with you...
Oh, is that a name?
Yeah,
you never even said a name.
Yeah.
Well, you fans... I mean,
this week... At
least this week we can put the cover art on, because last week we couldn't because of the jail bit. You see? Well, at least this time the fans will get to see that.
If I was with you, Avalon, and make sure you won't go off that love, so don't worry.
I tell you what, a lot of choice here.
Bloody dusting here.
There's a lot of choice. It's you with your disease stuff. Honestly.
I'll tell you what though.
Yeah.
Decent.
Oh, very decent. Very decent.
Good
We'll need to select the best one for the cover art. Anyway, I don't think we're far off now, pal, so you need to get your ripping finger ready. Hang on, we're not quite there yet. Right. Still going. Right,
I have got the ripping finger ready though.
I'll definitely be the...
Oh, God!
Oh, what? Thomas?
Hang on a minute.
Oh!
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Yes! Hang on a minute. Oh! Hang on a minute.
I've seen it, pal.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
Yeah.
Oh,
go on.
3, 2, 1. Ah! Yes!
I'll tell you what,
pal. No, I'm not.
Hats off to you. Hats off to you.
That was I was doing a bit more deeper research just while I was looking at that. It was that my BOTW. It was a former stripper.
Well, I'll tell you what.
And I won't mind throwing some cash at her. Let's just say
let's say when we go off air, pal, I might introduce you to a new feature of Soupy called the XP Run. And it produces some candid photos. Anyway, should we say bye to the fans?
Yeah, I'll get sick of it now, to be honest. But there you go, fans.
Listen,
that was probably a bilge episode.
Yeah, we know it was a bit bilge.
I'm a bit sick of it, to be honest. But at the end of the day, fans, it's like, what can you do? You know, we haven't been doing this for 3 months, and we come back like that straight away. We didn't really have much Astral advice to give you because it's been astrally slow recently. Yeah. And I think the world's just got so Luciferian that sometimes it's hard to.
And you know what they always say? At least some Elbis, a bad Elbis episode is better than anything else, really. So,
and with that, we'll play the jingle.
Don't you remember the end?
We've been Elbis and Elbis. You've been world class.
Oh no!
Oh, come on!
All right, Jukes. Oh, I've done it again. Right, we're getting the Jukes.
Pretty boiling, isn't it?
Yeah, isn't it? Pressure cooker.